You were bored by that film as well, weren't you? Hello guys, hope you're doing good. Welcome back to Random Reels. This is episode number 3. Hope you're all enjoying this series. Last time we watched the film Goal. It was okay, it was a pretty good film. Today though we're looking at a film from the 90s, specifically 1995. It's a film directed by a guy called Iain Softley or Iain Softley. Sorry if I mispronounced your name. It stars Johnny Lee Miller, Angelina Jolie, Matthew Lillard and Fisher Stevens. And this film is called Hackers. This film is about an 18-year-old called Dade, who is a hacker. He did some hacks in his early life, and pretty much he was banned from using any sort of computer until he was age 18. He moves to a new town, which means he moves to a new school. He finds a girl called Kate, who he has a bit of a crush on now, and find out that she and other friends are hackers as well. And they try to stop an evil businessman who's tried to release a huge computer virus all around the world, which will threaten the whole world's oil supply. At least I think this is what this film is about, because I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I never even heard of this film until I looked on the generator. And wow, this film is really bad. It's got around 31% on Rotten Tomatoes, and I'm going to be honest, I'm just going to go on the limit and say that's a bit too high, because this film is just really boring. Like, I don't know if you saw the segment with the cat, but yeah, this film is incredibly boring and just really laughable at times and stupid. If I'm going to say anything positive about this film, I can at least say Angelina Jolie looks good, and she's probably the best actor in the film. She's always been a great actress, and she is the standout here in this film, I will say. Apart from that, this film really wasn't worth my time. The film leaves me with so many questions to the point where it needs to extend its runtime to answer them, because now I'm leaving your film with so many questions and I don't even know what the hell happened. The film also takes what could be a very good plot and makes it incredibly silly. We've got a very, very evil guy, and when I mean this guy is very, very evil, he is probably the most evilest guy ever. He has no clear motivation. His backstory is non-existent. He is the most evilest of evilest guys ever, and it was just laughable. The character dynamics also just don't work at all. You all think that the romance would be okay, but there is no chemistry. Angelina Jolie, as I said, is doing her best in this film, but she cannot get any chemistry with the other actors. The effects also look garbage. I know this was the 90s. Yes, 90s effects don't look great now. I said this in my Jurassic Park review. Those effects do look a bit dated, but Jurassic Park looked better than this. This looked awful. I looked at the budget for this. It's about $20 million, which isn't a huge budget, so maybe I could excuse it a bit, but that's it really. That the effects just really did not look good, and it just takes you out of the movie also. The humour as well just doesn't work. I will say there was one joke which really did make me laugh at the start of the film. I will give the movie that. Apart from that, nothing else is funny. Matthew Lillard, who you might know plays Shaggy in the 2 live-action Scooby-Doo films, he's trying to play this weird stoned guy who's just always cracking jokes all the time and acting goofy. And don't get me wrong, Matthew Lillard does fit that side of acting, but it's not written well for him in this film, unfortunately. I didn't laugh once with him, and I just really found him annoying, unfortunately. And it's sad because I really do like Matthew Lillard as an actor, and I really think his over-the-top acting does work for him. The characters are also incredibly uninteresting. Their arcs aren't earned. In fact, I think most of them don't really have any arcs. That's how bad these characters are, unfortunately. The music is the most 90s music you will ever hear. It's like The Matrix, but just crap. No, The Matrix, he actually fit that movie. For this one, it just felt like shoved in there just because it was a 90s film. This film feels like it's just trying to shove in so much 90s crap down your throat just to make the film more entertaining. But spoiler alert, it doesn't. Overall, Hackers is a film I would really not watch. If you want to get bored and fall asleep, it's a film for you. If you saw my Instagram, you'll know that I just look really bored and tired. And that was because of this film. So please, whatever you do, do not watch this film unless you want to go to sleep early. I'm going to give Hackers a 1 out of 10, unfortunately. It was an awful film. There was one joke that made me laugh, and Angelina Jolie was pretty good in the film. That is all this film has going for it, unfortunately. But guys, that is it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed. Next time we're reviewing Bodies, 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 which I'm so looking forward to. And then the next episode of Random Reels. And then a film which I've just heard of, Barbarian. Really looking forward to that film. Looks very interesting. But I hope you all enjoyed this video, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe, and have a good day. See you later.